Hi there, this is Mark Idelman, speech-language pathologist, author of The Teaching of Talking. And our message today is plain and simple. That message is that there is a sequence to just about everything we do. And you might be able to say, well, Mark, duh. I mean, I understand that. That's not such a difficult concept to understand. But it's a concept that many of us really are not attuned to, that there's a sequence to everything. There's a sequence to learning how to tie your shoes. There was a sequence of learning how to count from 1 to 100, or learning the alphabet. There's a sequence to just about everything. And isn't it kind of weird that many people, if they don't know the sequence to something, often avoid it? I mean, just think about it. In these days and times, we've learned to use a computer, and for many people, at the very beginning, they had computer phobia. But with time, they learned how to use a computer or a word processor or a spreadsheet. Boy, that was one that I never thought I really could ever master. But you find somebody who knows how to do something, or you read an article that has it all given to you in sequence, and within a very short period of time, one masters it. And the same thing goes for speech therapy and speech and language stimulation. There are many, many thousands of people here in the U.S. and across the sea who believe that the only person who can correct a speaking problem is a speech pathologist or a speech therapist, and if they don't have access to one, then often the whole process is avoided. And therefore, many people who can learn how to speak again often do not, because their loved ones or their caregivers don't really believe the caregiver or loved one, is capable of learning methods and techniques to help their loved one speak better. The other day, just as an aside, I was going through YouTube, and I've got to get my bearings repacked in a vehicle that I have. And up to that point I thought, gosh, it's magic. I'm going to just have to take it to a mechanic and have them do it. But I went to YouTube, and I found that there was a video on how to repack grease in wheel bearings in the wheels of vehicles. And so I watched it, and I thought to myself, gee, that's not so hard. I could probably do that. And so isn't that how most of us are when it comes to things that we don't know anything about? We just leave that to the experts. And I think that's a mistake. The Teaching of Talking is a book or a compilation of methods that I've used for over 40 years in helping people speak again. The Teaching of Talking method is a way of stimulating speech and language that not only addresses people with aphasia, but it can also be used as one of the treatment methods in just about any type of speaking difficulty. And we'll get on to the sequence of speech therapy in another video, but this particular one stresses one thing, and that is that you can do it. You can do it if you're a caregiver. You can do it if you're a new speech-language pathologist, or you can do it even if you're a speech pathologist who has gotten into a rut with the methods that they're using to help people speak again. This is a brand new method, and it can be a lot of fun. So what's necessary in order to be successful with this method? Well, number one, you have to have a desire to help a loved one or a client. Number two, you have to have a determined attitude about something that's very, very foreign to you, that you're going to learn it. Number three, you've got to have faith that you will learn it. Number four, you need a can-do attitude. Number five, you have to find an expert, and you have to learn what the experts do. You have to learn the way they think. You have to learn the way they approach a particular speaking difficulty. And you can learn that if you go on a quest for learning and apply that. And last, you have to make a decision that you're going to pursue the discipline on a daily basis with a client or a loved one. Hey, this is Mark Ittleman, the speech pathologist who can make a rock talk, and this has been our video for today, and we've got a lot more coming in the year 2014, so stay tuned. I hope that you will have a great day today, a great week, a great year, and a great life. This is Mark Ittleman, speech-language pathologist. Come see us at teachingoftalking.com, or come become a friend of ours on Facebook at Teaching of Talking. Good day, everybody.